Hello everyone. In this video, we'll generally discuss about how to do parameterization of a part. So basically, this knowledge aware will allow you to easily control the size of the geometry of the simple shape part. Theoretically, without knowledge of the design concept, this can be done in different level. A part can be controlled on the basic level using formula and parameters. You can see there are parameters and formula. Okay, the designer can create a set of a user parameter. The designer can be create set of a user parameters and formula for changing for a part, so that changing the parameter automatic the shape of the part will be changed. The value of the parameter then can be linked with design table to simply modify the part as you required in different configurations. Okay, so the thing is that first you may control the part by using the formula with parameters, and you can again link these parameters with the design table, so that you will get different types of configuration. You will put different types of configuration, so that you can without redesign the product or a component, can directly get that particular value. The Before going to do the parameterization, we should know some steps for parameterization. First thing is to check the part complexity. Then imagine the possible way of evaluation the part. Then notice the main variable dimension and the way they are evaluate each other. Then eventually select the best way of a parameterization of the part. Then you can start the parameterization of a part. So the first thing is how about the parameters. So if I'll go to this, you can see in the parameters there are many types of in you can see in the formula there are filter name types. Okay, here you will get different types, all type, rename type, then hidden parameters, user parameters, boolean parameters, length, different types of parameters you will get. But here in the parameters you will get all the parameters as you see. According to your requirement, you may create the parameters for uh, do a part parameterization. Okay, here you will get with a single value and multiple value. You can go with a single value or a multiple value. Okay, there are two kind of parameters also available. One is intrinsic parameter that are generated when create an geometry and features. So one is intrinsic parameter. Intrinsic parameter is nothing but the basic level of the design, like sketch. In this sketch, if you want to do the parameter in this sketch, then it will called as the intrinsic parameters. Okay, if the intrinsic parameter is then define the properties like depth, offset activities. Now if I'll go with this parameter and select the any of the sketch, it will show you the offset, radius offset, the first dimension of the part. Okay, then user parameter. Basically user parameter is specially created by the user. Okay, to define the extra piece of information added to the document. Okay, user parameters like nothing but your length, boolean operation in integer. Okay, the user parameter can be in a different level. It may be in part level. As it is a part, you may go with a part level. then you can go with the assembly level and features level. Features level is like the interface parameters. Okay, the user the user parameter can either be defined with the single value and a multiple value of the product. As I define that, whenever you will go with the user parameters, here you will get a single value and multiple value of the parameters. Any parameters can be defined or constant by the relations. Okay, whenever you will define the parameter, you can go with the formula so that it will comes with the relation with the formula. Use an argument of the relations. So what are the different advantages of these parameters? The advantages of these parameters to have a immediate access, to the parameter, so that a unknown user also can come and change the value, so that the design will change automatically. To centralize the key information so that any user of the model can be used it immediately. It refers easily to same parameters when edit relations. With user parameters, you can create a generic model that are driven only from the user parameters mode. Then here you can add formula. So after creating the parameters, you can add formula or delete formula. Here you can delete the parameters also. And then the one thing you need to tell, whenever you are creating, let I will create a length parameters. Okay, the length parameters, you want to see, change the name, you can change the name. Here you can delete the user parameters also. Okay, here you can give the formula with respect to the parameters or delete the formula also. Now the most important thing, in length you will get different type of, like, add tolerance. What is the maximum and minimum tolerance you want to put, you can put it. The change the step, in every step 1 1 1, or you can create a new one for changing. Then measure between is nothing but which is linked to with the measure. Let I want to calculate this measure. Okay, this surface to this surface. Now it is linked with the measure. Now you can see you cannot change this dimension because it is linked with the measure. Now I'm just remove the link. Then you can go with the measure item, add multiple value, add range, edit command, log this value, or hide this value, So these are the some option you will get in while creating the parameters. Okay, then comes to the formula. So formula are used to constrain the parameters. So you are creating the parameters, so that parameters is not linked with the any parts. So generally formula will in formula you can create, you can constrain the parameter. Formula can be defined with parameter, operator, and functions. Formula is created from the moment you attribute a user parameters to the feature. Example, let you can see here the formula. The formula, in this formula you can find that formula 1 is the parameter to be constructed, means this is the parameter and this is my statement. Okay, theme 1, you can go with this, you can see this is the parameters, okay, activities, and this is my statement. Then outer rim, this second one, formula 2, outer rim, sketch 3, radius, sorry, I'll rename user parameters, length parameter. Yes. Yes, you can see here outer rim, sketch 3, radius. Okay, this is known as a pocket radius. So this is nothing but, okay, this is the formula and this is the parameters. Okay, so before going to this parameter you should understand one thing. You need to change the option. So go to these parameters and with formula, with value you need to check on and go to the infrastructure, part infrastructure, display. You need to select all these things: external leverage, constraint, parameters, relations, body operator, etc. So what is the benefit of this formula? Formula are used to define relations between any parameters or a component. Using the formula you can easily create the generic model. For instance, many parameters, either user or indices, can be made equal, so that you can just have edit one of chosen parameter to modify all the geometry. So with the formula it is also possible to define any mathematical relations with the this. You can see with this formula, let I want to create a length, and at the formula I can do this. Let length 1 I want plus length 2, this radius. So I can create the mathematical formula also for creating this one. Okay. Okay, then formula is allowed to create the calculate the component property using predefined function. For example, if the formula can be calculated a part weight area, some of these function also allow you to drive the parameters geometry. So you can calculate the weight of the material by using the formula. So what it is mentioned, whenever you will go with the formula and creation. Yes, this is very important when we will create the knowledge where this create parameters and the formula is very important for um, parameterize the part. So the main advantage is each in you can easily access the main parameters, so that you in within a single click or within few steps you can change the part. And the main another advantage is you any user can easily get the parameters and change the parameters according to as used. Then formula is generally linked with the parameters which each control the um, uh, uh, design model. Hope you got the concept of this parameters and formula of in part design. Thank you.